Hi.
Am I audible?
Yes, audible, visible, everything.
Okay, great. Thank you, Neelu, and thank you, Revati. It was a fantastic experience, obviously, to stand in again. It's always a nice feeling to do that for someone. So I took this family constellation practitioner as a therapist training from Revati in 2019. I had gone to her for a issue, in the sense I can't say it was only one issue. It was basically to discover.
Pallavi, you've gone on mute.
Because I was looking at so that's my own personal issue, and that's when I got to know about the training that she was and I enrolled for it. And not only have I experienced healing in terms of my relationship with myself, my parents, uh, I realized that I'm really very grateful that I'm able to hold this space as a constellator at the same time in my work as a leadership coach. So it's really fantastic, and I have been listening in to the call, and yes, this process is something which, according to me, has a beautiful blend of magic and logic, and trading with Revati, I think what the takeaway for me, was learning the process in detail, learning to hold the space for the client and for the representatives in a systematic and grounded way. At the same time, one of the things that I discovered for myself, which became a strength as far as I'm concerned as a therapist or a healer or a coach, was that I began to stay open to possibilities, because this training helped me stay experimentative in my approach. One quick thing, how it has helped me as a coach, and so I was listening into some of the questions. I've been also going through the Telegram group. So the expanse of where this family constellation as a process can be applied is really wide. As a coach, for example, I had a client in a corporate where, the responses or the resolution that they want is very typically logical. So this client was not able to have a smooth relationship or interpersonal relationships with another very important senior colleague in the organization, and that was creating a lot of issues. So while we began on a very logical note, so to speak, I happened to do some work with him in terms of create a constellation with him, and we realized that the issue that he was facing really was with his father. It was a childhood issue. He was trying to, somewhere the child in him was connecting to the senior colleague in that same manner. Yeah, and when he realized that, and when he started taking steps towards his father, gently, easily, it didn't happen as quickly as I'm speaking. It takes time for everybody. His relationship today, I mean, this was a case that I did in 2019, and his relationship today with that particular senior colleague is fantastic. And I think that's really something that, what I love about the process is that it's not only my own practice as a healer, and I'm able to integrate it with other therapies. I'm also able to use it in something which is considered as logical as the corporate.
And can I ask very quickly, Pallavi, as you said, 2019 it was done. The person has a very good relationship with the senior now. Relationship with father, did that get sorted as well? Because of which this happened?
That began to get sorted, and that's how this relationship.
That's how, right. Fantastic.
I'd just like to add, Neelu, if that's okay, quickly,
Please
that some of the constellations, I mean, just to explain, the reach that a constellation can have, is I've had clients where, a client was not able to conceive and realized certain issues with the mother, and those got resolved, and she conceived in 2.5 or 3 months. Another client was confused about a career choice and was not able to move ahead on a chosen path, because I mean, through the constellation we realized that he was holding on to the fact that his father and his grandfather failed at that.
Oh, right.
And so it was, yeah, I just thought I'll explain that too.
No, please, thank you, and thank you so much for bringing that up. Because here's the thing, right, Pallavi, Revati, that yes, the point of family constellation is, like you said, to get to the root of the situation, which is not necessarily connected to, let's say, even medical science. Like you said, health, with health concerns also, it somehow finds its way back there. And the moment you start taking steps towards taking care of that, you see its automatic transformation in your current physical space with whatever it is that was bothering you, correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Superb, superb. And Pallavi, thank you for all the interesting aspects and gamut that you brought forward for everybody to have a listen into. Revati, so it's always so good to have you here. I don't think it's been a while.